My name's Tony Wood and I'm a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser for 30 years now. We're in the Clock Tower, which is in Southsea in Portsmouth, and basically this is where we do our thing, this is where we cut hair. I live literally down the road from the salon, so if I turn the other way, within a minute or two I'm at the sea. I'm walking along the seafront and we can see the Isle of Wight across there, we can see the Spinnaker Tower, and it's just a beautiful little place. It's like a village, you know, in a city really. A couple of years ago we launched a range of products, and I don't know where it came from, but I always wanted a van to drive around in. I saw online, I saw the Morris Minor van, and I just loved it, and I just had to have it. It was just something about the shape, and it just felt right with the clock tower. It's just, this building was built just over 100 years ago, and it's got sort of loads of sort of Nouveau and Deco themes on it, and it just felt the same sort of feel, like old-fashioned. I bought it and I went up with a friend to Yorkshire. We drove it back. I've got quite a big bunch of keys for the shop and everything, and we put it and started it up. Got a little way down the motorway. My friend was driving my car in front and I was following in the van, and all of a sudden I heard like a clatter sound, and I looked around and the keys had fallen to the floor, and I was still driving and I couldn't quite work it out. I managed to sort of pull over and discovered that the van just carries on without a key. It doesn't need a key, which was a great thing. So I sort of put the key back in and carried on. And they're just constantly, everywhere I'm driving, the keys just fall to the floor. It just makes me laugh. My little Morris Minor is called Peggy, and it's named after a very dear old client of mine that moved away many, many years ago. She was an incredibly lovely lady. She was a little bit cantankerous, very strong personality. Loved her to bits. She was absolutely great, but she was definitely in control, and I think the name really suits the Morris as well. I'm not in control of that in any way. It's got a total mind of its own. When we take our products to different salons and different colleges that stock our products, we just put it in the back of the van, we drive up to the college. They all love it, they all call it its name, and they just love seeing the van. It's just got its own little sort of enigma, I guess. It's never been restored, it's never been done up. I've got a little guy locally, Graham, he's an older guy, and he's been working on those sort of cars all of his life in his little garage. It's literally around the corner. I phone him up and I drop it round and he looks after it for me. There's a guy that drives around a little flatbed, Morris Minor, and his looks as old and clapped out as mine. And the funny thing is, I've never ever spoke to him, but we do wave at each other when we go past each other. Just living by work and living by the sea, just a lovely feeling. I suppose it's a bit old-fashioned, but when you get in it and you're behind the wheel and you're just sort of tootling around, it's just a nice feeling. I think it just makes you feel better.